Welcome to this week's press conference. We will focus today on our Department of Planning and Neighborhood Resources, their ARP funding proposal, which was presented to City Council during a study session on Tuesday evening. We are asking for Council to pass this proposal at their final meeting of the year, which is next Wednesday, December the 15th. In case you missed Tuesday's study session, we are asking City Council to invest $9,155,000 of the ARP funding as follows: $5 million for park and public space improvements, $3 million for neighborhood revitalization, $975,000 for digital infrastructure, $140,000 goes to Groundwork Erie, and $40,000 for the Cities of Service Love Your Block program. I believe this funding will transform Erie neighborhoods. To explain how this money will be used, we have two presenters today. First is our Director of Planning and Neighborhood Resources, Kathy Rosdick. Second, our new Love Your Block Fellow in her fourth day on the job, Gretchen Kerr. Kathy and her team have worked very hard to create this proposal. It's actually the culmination of 4 years of planning and listening to Erie residents about their priorities. With more additional input from residents, these projects will truly be transformational for Erie, for generations to come. Kathy, the floor is yours.
Good morning, and thank you, Mayor. These unprecedented times for the city, the nation, and the world, and so it's no surprise that Erie is taking unprecedented maneuvers to best position it to emerge from the COVID crisis stronger and more resilient than before. The ARP investments being proposed this week and the ones that have already moved forward will do a number of things to strengthen our community. They will help improve our business community for our small businesses who struggled the most during shutdowns and job loss over the past few years. They will provide unparalleled investments into homes to rebuild our housing stock and make Erie a great choice for families to live. Our community will be more fiscally stable with the much-needed infrastructure investments being made to our sewer and storm sewer systems. Our neighborhoods will be safer and more responsive to the needs of people who are struggling with physical and mental challenges, with enhancements to the complement of our police officers. And finally, our neighborhoods will be strengthened with the proposed major investments being discussed this morning. Unprecedented times, unprecedented investments. These are also going into our parks and our neighborhoods. The ARP proposal before Council is years in the making, as the Mayor has suggested, and has come together through the hard work and collaboration with our residents and our active neighborhood groups. Brownfields will become greenfields. A new system of parks and trails will stabilize some of our hardest hit areas. City services will be transformed into a 21st century level of support for its citizens and business community. And finally, funding for its new Groundwork Erie Trust will create a youth workforce to address environmental initiatives within our community and fully fund our new Love Your Block initiative, which you will hear a bit more about today and throughout the next 2 years. I did want to take this opportunity to thank and highlight the amazing work of the city's neighborhood planner, Erin Carey. She's on stage today. I'm not making her speak this morning, so she gets a reprieve, because what I've said to her is her work is going to be even more impactful, and she's going to be really busy over the next couple of years. So I'm giving her the morning off. Without her skill set, hard work, and ability to negotiate challenging issues, we would not be talking about these inspiring initiatives today. Erin has provided oversight and support to our residents and neighborhood groups to really understand their needs and bring them to resolution. She will be leading a number of these projects, so I'm sure she will become an even more familiar face in our community. Thanks, Erin, for everything that you do. Next, I would like to introduce Erie's new Cities of Service Love Your Block Fellow, Gretchen Kerr. This is her first week with the city, and she will be with us over the next 2 years to lead implementation of the Love Your Block program. I'll hand the podium off to Gretchen now to say a few words.
Thanks, Kathy. Thank you, Mayor. I'm very honored and humbled to have been chosen as the new Love Your Block Fellow. And I'll just say I'll give a brief overview of what that entails. The program is designed to bring together city leadership and residents of underrepresented neighborhoods in the city of Erie. Part of that program will fall on me to help organize residents in those areas, to help give them a voice to some of the issues that they're facing in their neighborhoods. I see myself really as a liaison between the residents and the city to really be a voice for them. We'll be administering mini grants for specific projects that residents will apply for, addressing issues created primarily by blight in their areas. I look forward to this opportunity. I look forward to working with my new colleagues. And again, thank you, and I'm very humbled and honored to be here. Thank you.
Thank you, Gretchen. We're very happy to have you, and I can assure you she's already fit very well into the team here on the 5th floor. So, talking about the team, we are very excited to be so close to making the city's priorities a reality with this funding. We look forward to working hard to get all of these big lift projects realized over the next few years. I commend the administration and our elected officials on taking the next step to fully fund all of these critical programs. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mayor.
Thanks very much for all three of you for what you're doing. Aaron, thank you for your work. Gretchen and Kathy, it's exciting to see all of this coming together. I hope the City Council shares our excitement and understands how this use of ARP funding will improve the lives of Erie residents. This opportunity to leverage our resources by working with neighborhood groups, the city and county redevelopment authorities, and our community partners will revitalize our neighborhoods and ensure that they are safe, welcoming, and vibrant. Aaron, again, thank you for the work you've been doing with the residents to create neighborhood plans. This grassroots work will directly benefit city residents because we now have the funding to implement what is best for their neighborhood. And Gretchen, welcome to the team. I have trouble remembering names, but it's only her 4th day, and I remembered her name this morning to say hello. So it's good to see you. We look forward to working with you for the next 2 years as we provide mini grants to our neighborhood groups. We'll build their capacity and work together to revitalize Erie neighborhoods. And Kathy, as always, thank you for your leadership. As a leader of the city's planning department, you are making sure that we are looking into the future and using ARP funding to truly transform Erie. We're asking City Council to approve this proposal next Wednesday evening. I cannot express how important it is to get this proposal passed so we can start the work. We are blessed to have this funding. It's really a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to make a real and lasting difference in our community for generations to come. Before we wrap up, I want to let residents know that our Department of Public Works is extending leaf collection until December 23rd. Leaf collection is on the same day as your regular refuse or garbage pickup. Please place leaves in hard, open containers, paper leaf bags, or biodegradable or combustible ADSM 64 bags, whatever they are. That concludes this week's press conference. Until next Thursday, please follow us on social media for the latest updates on everything that is happening here in the city of Erie. Everyone who spoke is now available for interviews. Thank you very much for being here and watching.